of the Armed Forces of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, called and guided an enlarged meeting of the Executive Policy Council of the Party Central Committee in an afflicted area to organize a campaign for recovering from natural disasters in South and North Hamgyong provinces caused by Typhoon number 9. Present at the meeting were members of the Executive Policy Council of the Party Central Committee and other senior officials of major departments of the Party Central Committee, including the Organizational Leadership Department and the Information and Publicity Department. Also on hand were Vice Marshal of the Korean People's Army Park Jung-chun, Chief of the General Staff of the Army, and other commanding personnel of the People's Army. Arriving at the typhoon-stricken area in South Hamgyong Province on September the 5th, Kim Jong-un received detailed reports on damages by typhoon grasped on the spot from Vice Chairman of the Party Central Committee. The meeting discussed in depth an issue of recovery from damages in South and North Hamgyong provinces and studied, confirmed and decided on specific measures, including the formation of building forces to be urgently dispatched to those areas, design and transportation of materials. Kim Jong-un said the recent work for recovery from damages should be an important cause of political work and an occasion of cementing the single-hearted unity, not a mere cause of economic and practical rehabilitation for eradicating the natural disasters, and continued, "It is good for the capital city to actively assist the provinces in order to establish as socialist customs the noble mental and moral virtues of thinking first of difficult people and always sharing sweets and bitters with them throughout the society. If the party members, those in the capital in particular, take the lead when the country has a hard time, it will greatly contribute to further strengthening the single-minded unity of the society. The Party Central Committee will call on the hardcore party members in Pyongyang City to organize divisions of party members of the capital and turn out as one." Kim Jong-un stressed the need to issue orders for an all-out mobilization to the transport sector this time too, like the time of recovery from damages in the northern part some years ago, and persistently organize and command transport to supply materials for rehabilitation to the construction sites smoothly. He calculated the demand for materials to be used for major rehabilitation and took specific measures. Expressing the belief that the People's Army would remain loyal to its mission and duty as the defender of the country and the creator of people's happiness, he gave an order of the Central Military Commission of the Workers' Party of Korea, calling it to the campaign for recovery from damages in South and North Hamgyong provinces. The enlarged meeting of the Executive Policy Council dismissed Kim Song-il from the post of chairman of the South Hamgyong Provincial Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea and newly appointed the Deputy Director of the Organizational Leadership Department of the Party Central Committee to be chairman of the South Hamgyong Provincial Party Committee. After the meeting, Kim Jong-un made a field survey of the typhoon-hit areas in South Hamgyong Province. He was accompanied by Vice Chairman of the Party Central Committee, commanding personnel of the People's Army, and senior officials of major departments of the Party Central Committee. Kim Jong-un said, under the condition that the natural wildness may continuously strike in the future too, it is in the future necessary to thoroughly examine and consider the safety of inhabitants living near the border between land and water, and make a plan to move them to safety zones. In order to qualitatively build permanent coastal structures for protecting the residential quarters and croplands from the impact of tidal waves and typhoon, it is necessary to make good research and design for building the sea dikes and harbor breakwaters according to the standard method of construction by involving scientific research institutions in the ocean and hydraulic engineering sectors and the harbor and wharf breakwater designing institutes, and carry on construction according to yearly plan by mobilizing the national forces. Learning about the growth of crops damaged by typhoon, Kim Jong-un underscored the need to take active agro-technical measures for minimizing the decrease of yield.